Hello guys, and welcome to another video. This video is going to be the first in a drive-by series that I'm doing at Pastries.CC, where the goal of the ride is to drive somewhere far away, do a ride that we don't usually do, and experience a change in scenery. Today we are going to Camden, and since I live near the city, it's a bit over an hour drive for us to get there. Luckily, I had Chris Shee to drive me, and we carpooled together, and he offered me these strange mint swallows in the car. Look at them, they're black. Have you ever had black chewing gum before? I don't think that's normal. Anyway, the highways and the busy streets of the metro areas gave way to the quieter and rural areas out near Camden. Now I know some people are going to roast me for saying rural, but I'm a complete city person, so anything that is outside of the metro areas I'm just going to call rural. I think we can already call the ride a resounding success because over 40 people drove all this way to turn up to this ride. Today's ride is 92 kilometers with about 1300 meters of elevation. And if you're looking at the elevation profile on the bottom of the screen right now, you will see that it's pretty much one big lump. So the first half of the ride is all uphill, and then the second half of the ride is all downhill. Sometimes it's actually quite fun to have all the elevation front loaded, and then you have a nice easy time in the second half of the ride. Today I'm going to ride with the Escargot group, which is going to be a more moderately paced group. I think we're aiming for about 25 to 27 kilometers an hour, so something a bit easier. And after a short rider briefing, we set out.
Good morning people, and welcome to the first of something brand new. We've got a drive-by series. So drive-by series is where we're going to we drive to the start of the ride. Today I woke up at about 4:30 a.m. Chris Shee picked me up and we drove for about an hour to Camden. Camden's a beautiful area on the southwest of Sydney, surrounded by a lot of rural areas, and we're going out for a 90k ride, 1400 meters elevation, and the goal is to get to the lookout at Nadi. So let's go. We've just rolled out a little bit past 6:30. Let's go.
Wait a minute, what's that?
What?
Yes, that.
What the fuck?
Little did I know there was a major climb within the first 7 kilometers of this ride. Someone cheeky decided to put it in the route, and I don't think our legs had even warmed up.
So we're 7 kilometers in and we're doing the first major climb, and pretty much the only major climb, Razorback. So this climb is a little bit notorious out in southwest Sydney. It's about 4 kilometers, 5%, but that average there is a bit deceiving because the front of it is quite flat. I'm riding the start of it right now, it's probably in about 2%, but all the elevation is loaded up in the second half. So we're on the climb proper now. The next 1.2 kilometers has about 100 meters elevation. So you can do the quick math there, but I think that makes it about 10%-ish. This is the bit which is pretty scary. You turn right here, boom, boom, look at that. That last bit is fucked. That's what breaks people, this last bit.
I'll time in this, but he was begging me to slow down on the first half.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good work, mate.
Nice.
Alright, I'm glad that's out of the way, and now we can get on to the proper business of riding gradual inclines all the way to the lookout. This was some of the most beautiful countryside that I've ridden in. It was such a novelty to see animals just sitting in fields on the side of the road. I mean, is this a llama or an alpaca? How do you even tell the difference? For the most part as well, the roads were nice and quiet. There wasn't too many vehicles that we had to contend with, and if there were some, they went past us quite respectfully. So whilst the next hour and a half was all going to be uphill, I think every single person had a smile on their face.
most Australian view you can get. And we've made it to the lookout, to Nadi Lookout. Far out, look at this view. I'm pretty sure this is the Lake Burragorang. All right, we've made it to the lookout. We're at Lake Burragorang, which I've just read off the little board there. Oh, far out every time. This is like cyberbullying now. I can't get a word in. All right, we've ridden uphill for 45 kilometers and I think it's worth it because this view is spectacular. Look at that. Pretty happy because last time I came here, the complete valley was full of cloud and we didn't get to see anything. But yeah, it's really, really nice. We're gonna spend maybe 5-10 minutes here. We've taken a group photo. We're gonna have some food, water, and then we've got a nice downhill ride back to town. So yeah, the ride so far has been fantastic. Hasn't been too hot. It's like we're in beautiful shoulder season right now. It's been like, I think between 15 to 20 degrees. Really good group. Everyone's been riding well, riding safely. And the nice thing about out here is the quiet roads. So haven't seen too much traffic, not many cars, and we've had a really good ride. We've stacked up all the bikes a bit precariously. What you're seeing in the view here is a quintessential kind of Sydney landscape, I feel. You've got these nice, beautiful mountains and gorges that have been carved out by the water. And then it's got this blue tinge to it, which is because of the eucalyptus. The eucalyptus is contrasted by it's either sandstone or the rock. And this is very typical of what you'd see in like the Blue Mountains on the outskirts of Sydney. So yeah, really nice.
Alright, we're 8 minutes into the video and I'm finally going to address it. I know you guys have been asking, what the hell am I wearing? What is this little man purse that I'm wearing? And what's happened is the skin suit only has 2 pockets, and because this is a longer ride without water stops, I've put 2 bottles in as well. So I've had to carry all my tools in this little bag. Now here's the super ironic thing. I brought all these tools, tubes, I even brought an electronic pump, and no one on this ride got a flat, so I didn't even need to open that bag once. Some people reached out to me and asked, was this a practical solution? And I'm actually going to say no. Even though I had it on me quite tight, it did fall around quite a bit and swing a bit, especially when out of the saddle. Anyway, we need to get moving because we are the 3rd group on the road and everyone else is ahead of us. They're going to get to the bakery before us and I'm not going to let them take all the best goods. So we better start moving, making our way back to town so that we can enjoy our park up.
So we're back, 92 Ks. I'm getting some dumplings. I want some savory food. I've been eating snakes, gels, sugar water for the past 4 hours. So I'm keen for something savory. Looks like they make them fresh as well. Hello.
I don't know about you, but I think those dumplings were well deserved and I enjoyed every single mouthful of it. That's going to wrap up this ride, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Got to check out some new scenery that we got to experience. And I think this one was fantastic, especially for some of the newer riders. It was definitely a bit more of a challenge, especially the first half of the ride, which had all the elevation. If you are enjoying my videos, please leave a like. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I try to put out one video a week of fun cycling content, and I've been really trying to make these videos as interesting and as high quality as possible. Alright guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.